Some of these things I didn't think I was going to need until I got here. Don't get the sheet mattress topper, get the memory foam mattress topper. I use my lint brush literally every day for something. It's just way easier. Sometimes when you don't feel like vacuuming your itty bitty floor, you just go with the lint brush on the carpet. I do it all the time. Too many times without my shades, and I regret it every time. You don't want to walk around like this and you can't see. Bring shades. It's Tamaya Bay, and in this video I'm going to be doing college must-haves. I have a list of everything that I really think you should need for college. Like, when I got here, I was so thankful that I brought these things, and some of these things I didn't think I was going to need until I got here. This is not everything you're going to need for college, but this is college things that I really suggest bringing. First things first, I really suggest you get a Woozoo fan, okay? I didn't know I had a Woozoo fan until it was raving on TikTok, but I bought this fan just because it was cool looking. It rotates, you can change the timer on it, you can change the fan speed. Like, it's really nice. I didn't know everybody was getting for college until I seen everybody getting one. It's not that big either, but it does have a very high wind speed, so I really suggest getting it. The only thing I don't like about it is that the dust collects so fast in it, and it's very hard to clean it. Next thing is I suggest getting a book bag with a cooler. Now, I know this is going to be on the pricier side, but I have a Nike book bag that's usually for basketball players that has a cooler inside of it, and it helps me a lot because I don't have to walk around with a Stanley or some type of big old like Yeti to keep my water cold. I can just put a cold bottle of water in there and it stays cold all day. I keep my mini fridge pretty cold, so my water is usually like frozen, so I just put that frozen water bottle in the cooler in my book bag and it stays cold all day. Next thing is I suggest getting a mattress topper. Don't get the sheet mattress topper, get the memory foam mattress topper. I think I got my mattress topper from TikTok shop. It's amazing. Like, it's literally memory foam. Like, it shapes to your body, it's cooling. If you squeeze it, it literally morphs back. It's literally amazing. Next up is utility carts. I mean, if you want to put your hair care products or your skincare products in it and then just roll it to the bathroom, but for me, I use them as shelves. I don't move them around or anything. I have them like side by side, and they have my hair care products, they have my cleaning products, they literally have my skincare products. Like, my utility carts have everything, and I just use them as shelves, so I didn't have to buy any shelves or anything. The next thing I would suggest is getting a neck fan. I walk a lot going to classes, so I really like my neck fan. The neck fan I have, it is kind of heavy, but the wind power gets really high on it. But yeah, if you walk around in the hot, you have long distances to go, football games, being outside, working, whatever, I really suggest getting a neck fan too. When I first got here, I didn't have a vacuum, but I ended up needing one. If you don't stay in a suite or apartment, then I feel like the mini vacuums would be fine. But since I stay in an apartment kind of dorm, we just have the cordless vacuum. You can just plug it up and then just go with it. Next thing I would say is medicine. Everybody says when you first get to college you're gonna get sick, and it's true. When I first got here, I got sick immediately. I have nasal spray, tissues, everything. You're going to get sick, I promise you. And if you don't get sick when you first get here, you will get sick when it gets cold. Speaking of hand sanitizer, I really suggest sanitizing wipes. I got these wipes. They're like alcohol-based, hand sanitizer-based Lysol wipes or Clorox wipes. That's pretty much what they are, but they literally kill so much bacteria. If you really want to disinfect where you're living at, I would get them. Also get gloves too, because living by yourself, you kind of realize that you might have to do some things you don't want to do, whether it's unclogging a drain, picking up dirty stuff from the floor, cleaning a shower. You're gonna need gloves. The next thing I would say is to get a lint brush. I didn't use lint brushes that much back home, but with me being by myself, I use lint brushes, and not just for clothes, to lint brush my bed, I have a rug on my floor that I can't really vacuum, so I lint brush that. I lint brush my book bag. Like, you're gonna need a lint brush, okay? I use my lint brush literally every day for something. It's just way easier. Sometimes when you don't feel like vacuuming your itty bitty floor, you just go with the lint brush on the carpet. I do it all the time. Another thing I would say is a lanyard or a keychain. When you move into a dorm, of course, you're gonna have some type of keys. If you stay in an apartment, you're gonna have a key to the front door and a key to your room. Try to get something you can just throw in your book bag or put around your wrist or around your neck. Getting some melatonin. One I have is 10 milligrams. It works. Sometimes I have to take more than one, but some nights you might not be able to sleep. You might have some crazy roommates. It might be loud outside. You might be stressed. So I do suggest getting some melatonin because it comes in handy if you might need it. Usually use this, but I also have some different room spray that's like, I think it's like lavender or something like that. I just want stuff to smell good. So room spray is good to have too, also for the bathroom. All right, next up is mini trash bags and mini trash cans. I didn't have a trash can in my room back home. Getting here, I didn't think I was going to need a trash can in my room, but you definitely do. I get my whole roll of mini trash bags and I put it in the trash can. So whenever I'm changing the trash, I can just pull it out and then put the new one in. So yeah, mini trash bags and mini trash cans do come in handy and they're very cheap. Also have some organizers by the sink that has cotton balls, cotton swabs, toothpicks, all that kind of stuff. But it just makes everything more put together, and so you don't have to dig through a whole lot of stuff to find what you're looking for. Next thing is shower shoes. Ones I have 2 pair of shower shoes. They're just rubber. And yeah, I just put them on, take a shower, take them off. I don't use my robe as much, but you know, living with other people, you might want to have a robe, so I thought I would throw that in there. I didn't use my robe back at home as much, but you know, you might need it. I would suggest getting some more bed sheets. I want to say 3 sets of bed sheets. Sometimes you might not feel like washing your sheets every time. You might just want to change them out. So I would suggest doing that. And if you have enough space, I would suggest getting another comforter set too, because sometimes you don't feel like, you know, washing it the same day. So just to switch it out, I feel like that's a good idea. I did not think I was going to need batteries. You're going to need batteries. You're going to need them. Next thing, of course, is a surge protector. You're going to need it. I have like 3. You're going to need it. Next, if you like sleeping in the dark, blackout curtains will be your best friend. Okay, that's all I have to say. My blackout curtains do me amazing when I want to take those after school naps, have it pitch black dark. It hits every time. You're gonna cut yourself, and you're probably gonna cut yourself during moving. You're gonna scratch something, you're gonna scrape something, you're gonna get an abrasion. You're gonna need a first aid kit. You might need to check your temperature. You might need a band-aid. You might need some gauze. You never know. So I want to say I have like 3 first aid kits. You're gonna need them. Next is some sunglasses. I walk so much at this school, and it's always during the peak hot times of the day. And I have left the apartment too many times without my shades, and I regret it every time. You don't want to walk around like this and you can't see. Bring shades. You're going to need some sunglasses. Lastly is some emergency money. I cannot stress this enough. You never know what's going to happen. You never know if you're going to lose your card, your account's going to get hacked. You never know. So I keep about $20 in cash with me at all times in my wallet, just for emergencies. I don't just use it just to be using it, but I use it for emergencies because you never know what's going to happen. So make sure that you keep emergency money in your wallet. Like, even if you have to put it in your shirt or your back pocket or something, if you don't want to keep it in your wallet. I know some people keep them in their like phone case, but you know, whatever. So just make sure you have some type of cash on you, because you never know what's gonna happen. Pretty much it. I have a whole list here of everything that I told y'all. I literally have a whole list. That's why I kept looking down the whole video. But the only thing I didn't say was a step stool. I have a step stool and I use it sometimes. Like if I'm really tired after class or it's been a long day, I'm gonna use that step stool to get to bed. But if I have enough energy, I'll just jump up there. And I feel like not everybody's gonna need a step stool, but I mean, I have one. So that's pretty much everything. Like that's pretty much everything. Like these are just things that I suggest you take to school with you, because coming to college, living by yourself for the first time, you really don't know what to expect. So I feel like making this video can give people an idea on what to bring, because a lot of the stuff I did buy for college, and then when I was unpacking, I was like, I'm not going to need that. I'm not going to get sick. And I had to call my family to bring it right back over here. But you're going to get sick. You are going to get sick, like. But I'm telling you, living by yourself is no joke, and you don't want to get away from your family and have nothing.